People on here talking about, oh, hairstylists got to go back to a 9 to 5 because they didn't want to do this, that, and the other. That's not the gotcha that y'all think it is. So if you're on my page, it's your girl, Shamika Nicole, and I'm a salon suite strategist. And what that means is I teach hairstylists that are living a sweet life how to get to the bag behind the chair. And we do this by using social media to create an irresistible brand voice that allows you as a hairstylist or beauty professional to attract your ideal client to your salon, therefore giving you the life that you want and becoming the go-to hairstylist in your city. And y'all buckle in because this video is about to be long. So there's a video going around with this young lady talking about how she's upset that she has to use PTO to get her hair done. And as you can imagine, by being social media land, there are a lot of comments in the video agreeing with her, but there are a lot of people in the service industry that do not agree with her. And I'm gonna tell you why I agree with the service providers. Now, one thing I teach over here is how to attract and retain your ideal clients. And when it comes to any business, I tell people to sit down and really think about who it is that you want to serve in your salon, i.e. your client avatar. And typically somebody will have more than one. I have this product that's called the Beauty Bay Bundle that has ideal client worksheets in it. And what hairstylists and beauty professionals do is you sit down, you can print those out, and you really do a deep dive on the psychographics of the person that you want to come to your salon. And I mean, it's deep. It's more than like, oh, how old is this person? Where do they live? What style they want? You go deep. That way, with your messaging on social media and in real life on your website, everything, you really are attracting them because they see what you're saying. They're picking up what you're putting down. But I also emphasize people making sure that they create a business around the life that they want to have, period. And I know that may not sit well with some consumers, but when you're a person running a one-man show inside of a salon suite, you have to do that so that you're not burnt out. Because believe it or not, service professionals do get burned out, and we are not machines. Y'all cannot expect us to work from 9 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. Now, it is very different for a service provider that works at a commission salon. You are an employee. When you work at that commission salon, your manager sets your time, and that's what you're going to work. And even then, most of those salons do close at 7 o'clock, so you still can't be coming in all late getting services at a commission salon. The downfall of that for hairstylists is that you can actually get a pay cap. You can't make any more, even if you're a hot top-tier stylist. You don't get to take time off for your family for vacations and holidays like you want to. And you don't get the freedom that you want. The plus side is you get the benefits of all the corporate life. You get the 401ks, you get the health insurance, you get all those things, like the nice cushy things. But the cons are the reason why a lot of people do decide to go live the sweet life. And when we do that, we create the schedule around how we want to live our life. Some people have husbands, some people have kids, some people just have interests outside of the salon. And so when they get the Beauty Bay Bundle and they really sit down and think about who their ideal clients are, sometimes working evenings and weekends does not fit their schedule. Because to expect someone to not have a life because you want a particular thing done is very, very selfish. It's like in a relationship. If something does not work for you, then you find the next relationship that works for you. It's the same thing with the hairstylist. I've been doing this for 20 some odd years. And while I'm thankful for the clients that I have had for like 14, 15, 16 years, I have had clients that have had to go somewhere else because when I switched my schedule, it did not work for them. And I'm perfectly okay with that. No hard feelings. That's just the way business works. But here's the thing though, service providers. When you are a service provider and you provide a good service, people will come so many miles to see you, they do not care. They will work it in their schedule to come see you because hair is a big thing. Especially when we talk about black women in the corporate space, that's a whole other post because you have to present a certain way to even be taken seriously in these spaces. It's also one of the reasons why I preach to hairstylists to not want to get customers, but try to build relationships and gain clientele. Now for the consumers, y'all done did yourself a disservice by not having a regular hairstylist a lot of the times. Y'all cheer hop and y'all go to somebody who has the best special, and that's the reason why y'all don't have any loyalty with anybody. Because honestly, I have my set salon hours, I have the stuff I want to do, but if stuff comes up every now and again, I don't have anything going on with my family outside of the salon, I will come in early and I will stay late to my loyal clients. But to some girl who just reached out to me on the internet because she saw something and she wants me to come in early and stay late, I'm not going to do it. Because at this point in my career, I value when I sat down and took a look at what I value about my life, my time with my family is very important to me. My time outside the salon is very important to me. And I'm not going to compromise that for somebody who I don't even know. So it's very twofold. Y'all have to establish relationship, and y'all also have to understand like the conversation going on when it comes to dating and what women don't accept, and how men are like, oh, we want the relationship like our grandmothers, but our grandmothers set us down and said, don't do that. The old heads that we used to work under set us down and told us, don't you spend all your time in this salon. They told us, do not sit here and waste all this good time at the salon. Yes, you're going to make money, but how can you nurture your relationship with your husband, your kids, your family, your friends, yourself, if you're at the salon from 9 in the morning to 2 o'clock the next morning? But it's like I always say, you got to find the hairstylist that works for you. And then hairstylists, you make sure that when you're doing your marketing and you're looking at who your ideal clients are, you market to those people that you want to serve in your salon. Also, something else I'm going to add to this, like the whole energy behind, that's why y'all got to go back to a 9-to-5. That's not good. And that don't make people want to serve y'all at all. Because guess what? There's nothing wrong with having to go back to a 9-to-5. Like I live in Dallas right now. If I move, I have a degree in data science. If I move and I have to start over and rebuild, I'm going to get a 9-to-5. If I get in a situation to where I need health insurance and the insurance that I have right now, I can't afford it, I'm going to get a 9-to-5 to cover that. Because when it comes to the life that I want and my quality of life, I'm going to do that. So I don't understand why y'all have this whole like, that's why you got to go back to a 9-to-5. And to my beauty professionals, when it gets slow, do not let anybody make you feel bad for doing what you have to do to provide for you and your family. Because you best believe it, for whatever reason, if anything happens where my business gets slow, I'm going to use that degree that I got to get what I want. And I'm going to consolidate my days and I'm going to go get me a job to make sure I can cover what it is I need to cover. For whatever reason.